What's up guys? In this video I want to show you the software that my agency started using, and the software has become a super indispensable tool for my workflow and the workflow of the whole agency because of 6 particular reasons, and I just want to talk about it a little bit. If you also want to try out the software, click the first link in the description. You can get a 7-day free trial and also 10% off if you decide to keep the subscription. And yeah, I just want to show you what features we used and how we used it to increase our revenue massively. So the first of the tools that we started to use was TikTok tracking. And this is essentially a tool in which you can add all your different TikTok accounts that you use for marketing on Onlyfans. You can see right here, you can add all the accounts you want here, and then it shows you exactly how many views you made in a specific time frame on which account and stuff like that. And you also see what percentage of views came from which account. And this way it just became much easier for us to produce good TikToks and good short form content that performed on TikTok and Instagram and got a lot more fans. And this was super important for us to increase the number of fans that we got over time. The second tool that is super important for us at the moment is the chatter tracking, which exactly tracks how much money which chatter made in which time frame and where their weaknesses are, where their strengths are, what they can maybe do better. And with CreatorHero you have super detailed stats on the average response time, how many messages were sent by each chatter, what PPV buying ratio they have and stuff like that. And you can also view all the stats for chatter super detailed. You see exactly how many keystrokes they had, how many messages they sent on which day. You can also see the sales and the pay-per-view percentage rate exactly with this tool. And this just helped us to train our chatters a lot better, to give more constructive criticism to them and just improve the whole chatting process overall. And our chatting ratio got a lot better with all of this. The next super important thing is automated messages. Since we started using the welcome message from CreatorHero and not the automated welcome message from Onlyfans, we got a lot more replies. Our reply rate actually around tripled to the welcome message, and this is because the CreatorHero welcome message is shown in the fans priority tab and not just in the general chat. So most fans are aware that a lot of girls are using automated messages. And the way they can determine whether a message is automated or not is whether the message goes to the general or the primary tab of the chats in Onlyfans. And if it's in primary, it looks like the message wasn't automated. And this is also why the response rate got so much higher. As well as the pay-per-view follow-ups, because there are numerous times where a fan doesn't buy a pay-per-view, but they're like kind of unsure if they actually want to buy it. And with the automatic pay-per-view follow-up, if a fan just completely ignores the pay-per-view, doesn't reply at all, the automated follow-up message can kind of push them over the edge, and we got a lot of pay-per-view buys just off of this feature. So this is super important for us as well. The next thing is the follow back of expiring fans. This is super important, as well as their fan win back. So when there's an expiring fan, as you can see here for example, CreatorHero automatically messages that fan, and we were able to win back a ton of different fans and also well-paying fans through this feature because they got a message and they actually felt like the girl cared about them and was specifically messaging them about their subscription. The next feature, which is in my opinion the most important one, is the online mass messages. And with these online mass messages, you are always on top of the inbox of every single one of your fans. You have a lot of competition on OnlyFans, and the average guy on OnlyFans is probably subscribed to like 15 different OnlyFans models. And when you have an online mass message active, it ensures that as soon as the fan goes online, you send a message to him that you can customize. Also, you can do it with his custom name and make a personalized message for your fans with this feature. So you're at the very top of their inbox as soon as the fan goes online. This way you have a lot more traffic for your chatters to actually convert into money, and this helps a lot with the chatting ratio. This feature alone made us tens of thousands of dollars, no question. And the very last feature I want to talk about is the lists. This is something you can also do manual, but it's really nice to have. And you can make fan spend lists with CreatorHero. So when a fan spends, let's say $200 or $240, they're automatically put into this fan spend list right here, which you can then also choose as a list on OnlyFans. And as soon as they cross the $250 mark, they're removed from this list and added into this list. And as soon as they're out of this tier, they're removed from this list and added to the next one. So this way your chatters know which fans to actually prioritize. So they can, for example, there's no one replying right now and your chatters don't have much to do. What they do is they work their way from top to bottom, and they start with the fans who spend over $1,000 and they manually hit them up with a message that is like very tailored to them. Maybe you use an insider from the chat, something personal, and they can hit up every fan very structured, and they don't have to manually look anywhere for like the top fans, but they have a very good structure and they can regularly hit up the top spenders, so you can make sure that you do not lose them. Yeah, this just a quick rundown of everything. Another nice feature that I didn't talk about yet is that they have a little course, and this course is, if you don't know much about the business, and even if you know a lot about the business, this course is like really good, but it isn't the main point of CreatorHero. This is like a nice little add-on, as well as their support is also something you have to mention, because they like have 24/7 WhatsApp and Telegram support, which helped me a lot in the past, and this is also one reason why I think that the software is really good, because the support is also super competent and they almost always have a solution for your specific problem right away. So if you want to try out the software as well, you can just check out the first link in the description. You get the 7-day free trial with my link, as well as 10% off lifetime off of your subscription. So I wish you much success with your OnlyFans agency, and I hope this video helped you and you can use CreatorHero as well as we do.